Hey there, Brett here with Quarter Properties, your Myrtle Beach area real estate expert. And today I wanted to hop on here and get you a quick market update on what's going on here in the Myrtle Beach area. It's now past Labor Day. It's September 2nd, so we've got August numbers in. You'll notice behind me, I'm coming to you from vacation. So actually in the North Georgia mountains, we've had kind of a hectic summer. So getting up here for a little bit of relaxation. I'm gonna see if I could turn this phone around. We're sitting on the Toccoa River. See if you can't get a view. So yeah, that'll be my view for the week. So not too bad. But just wanted to get you some numbers that I thought were interesting. So for the month of August here in the Myrtle Beach area, we had a total number of 905 single family home closings. That was actually down a little bit from the previous year. So that was down about 6%. And condos and townhomes were the same, down slightly from the previous year, down 5.7%. And this is kind of a, we expected that when we looked at the kind of drop in showing activity when we were in June and July, late June and early July. The market just wasn't real busy. A lot of folks were on vacation, focused on those July 4th vacations. But then after that, it looks like folks got busy with respect to seeing homes, because when we look at pending sales, okay, these are pending sales. In August, single family home pending sales, we had 1,063, and that was up 20%. Okay, so it was a very active August. Buyers were out and about getting homes under contract. And it was kind of the same with condos and townhomes. Those were up 12% from the previous August. So we have 472 of those go pending. So that was up nicely. So August was a pretty busy month for buyers. Now, what about price? Sales price, when you look at the single family home sales price, that came in at $372,500, and that was up slightly from the previous year. So that was up 7.5K from August in the previous year. But really, when you look at the last 3 years, it's been very flat. The single family home closing in August of 22 was 368K. Now it's 372K. So really, since we first started seeing those interest rates go up, single family home prices have stayed very steady. So then when we look at condos and townhomes, those closed out at 233,000. Again, that's down slightly, but over the last 3 years, those prices are staying stubbornly high. The closing price 3 years ago was 230K, and now we're at 233. So even though condo inventory has jumped greatly, tripled, these sellers are not quick to drop their prices. They got a lot of equity in these properties, and they're just willing to hang on to them. Now, when we look at, days on market, on average, the single family homes, they were on market for 99 days before they closed. Condos and townhomes were on market for 112 days before they closed. Okay. Now, when you look at the percent of list price, this is what's really interesting to me. So single family homes are getting 98% of list price, and condos and townhomes are getting 97.3% of list price. And this is really interesting because a story, I had a situation happen this week where I had some folks that were, interested in a property, and it had been on the market for a good while. But they kind of wanted to look at it, want to think about it. And, next thing you know, the property's under contract. And, you think about, let's say, our condo market where inventory is really high. These sellers, they will, the ones that are motivated to sell, they will continue to, they'll work their price down. Well, every time they have a new price improvement, it's pretty much a new property to market. You can't look at it as though it's been on the market for 100, 200 days. When they make a price improvement, that property goes out new to every single buyer that's out there. And, it's a new property, and it may all of a sudden be in a new group of buyers' price range that they didn't see that before in their search. So, this situation, we started to ask questions about it, get interested in it, and boom, it's gone. So one thing you can look at is days on market, but then condos are still getting 97.3% of ask price. So even if it's been on the market for a year, eventually they'll get that price into a bracket where it opens up to a new group of buyers, and they're going to be interested in it, and they're going to take advantage of it. Okay, so let's look at months of supply. So this is pretty interesting because, when we look at single family homes and condos and townhomes, for 4 straight months, the supply has dropped. So single family homes, we are down to 4 months of supply, which is still a seller's market. With respect to single family homes, condos and townhomes, we're at 7.8 months of supply. So definitely a buyer's market there. But again, both of these have come down 4 straight months. And again, even though we're in what I would call a buyer's market for condos and townhomes, sellers are still stubborn to reduce those prices. One thing when we look at August and our activity and really picking up in August, we got to look at these interest rates. Look here at these rates. We've got FHA and VA loans have now come in under 6%. When we take a look at conventional loans, 6.125% on a 30-year loan. When we look at second homes and investment properties, 6.5%. And we've got builders, new builders, ones like D.R. Horton, Lennar, ones that have their own mortgage companies. They've got rates that they're showing under 5%. So these new lower mortgage rates are definitely getting buyers out and about in the market. So it's a busy market. We've got some inventory still, some nice inventory for you to check out. If you're interested in checking out some inventory, if you like this video, you want to see some inventory, we're here to help you out. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button. If you want to subscribe, if you want more interesting info on the Myrtle Beach area real estate market, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. We've got some ways that we can help you today down there in the description. We've got a link for the easiest way to search Myrtle Beach area real estate, the latest listings on there. If you're interested in keeping up with your home value, we've got a link there for that. Or if you want to chat, my phone number and my email address is right there, and we'll be talking to you soon.